Hello and welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about how to get larger, denser and all around better clouds out of your vape. Essentially, to do this we're going to be talking about two main things: volume and density. So with volume, we're basically just going to be trying to increase the sheer amount of clouds you will be inhaling and exhaling. So to start off with this, we're going to try to transition from a mouth hit to a direct lung hit. So with a mouth hit, you're essentially just like you would drink from a straw. You're sucking straight from the device into your mouth. It's not going right into your lungs. It's kind of a smaller cloud, which it is necessary for some tricks down the line, but you don't get much vapor out of it. So mouth hit like this. Again, not much cloud out of it. Easier to do. It's kind of the go-to thing if you're quitting on smoking, going on to vaping. It's kind of the natural feeling of it because it's more similar to smoking. You want to be able to transition to deep lung hits because again, that's where all of the big vapor clouds come from. So that's going to involve basically just bypassing your mouth altogether, going straight into your lungs. It's a little bit harder to do, but essentially just breathe, like inhale as if there isn't even a mod in the way. Okay, so the only advice I can give to you is just keep practicing, because at first it'll feel uncomfortable, but then as you get it, you'll be able to take deeper and deeper lung hits, and that's the important part. So there you go, that's a normal lung hit. Now, if you want really dense clouds, really voluminous clouds, you want to get a deep lung hit, which involves, shoulders back, filling up your lung with its entirety, just fill it with vape. So like so. Another thing as well is some coils, they have that kind of warm up period at the beginning where the wire's still heating up. You're not getting the full vapor production from the get-go. So in order to kind of circumvent that, I would suggest sometimes exhaling before inhaling. So that way you're kind of heating the coil up, you're getting the full vapor, you're getting more an efficient use out of your coil, like this. So there you have it. Next, what you want to do is try and increase the wattage. So obviously it goes without saying that the higher the wattage, the more clouds you're going to be producing. So for example, I am using the Yule Crown mod. I'll start off at 60 watts and I'll show you the cloud from that. Not too much. And then what you want to do is you want to work your way up to whatever's comfortable or whatever the max is. Obviously don't exceed your max wattage. The recommendation is on the coil. So for this coil, the Horizon Tech Falcon M triple coil, the recommended wattage is 80 to 85, so I'm using at 85. I could go up to 90, but I don't want to damage the coil. Again, you'll figure this out basically just by constantly increasing the wattage until you get that kind of burning taste. Bring it down a few watts and that should be your perfect wattage. So here's that on 85 watts. So as you can see, like only 20-25 watts of a difference, huge difference in cloud. So again, don't go straight to the high numbers. Keep it at a low number until you're comfortable to move up, because you don't want to burn your throat, damage your lungs, all that stuff. Next, you want to fiddle around with the airflow in your vape. So high airflow basically means there's more air getting in. It kind of produces more flavor off the vape. However, it's kind of a trade-off and you don't get as much clouds. By decreasing the airflow, so most mods or most tanks have like a bezel at the bottom you can twist to change airflow. So this is mine at full airflow. I'm going to bring it down now to, let's say, maybe a quarter airflow like this. And what that's going to do is tighten the draw. It's going to increase the amount of cloud production per unit of air inhaled. So it's going to increase the efficiency of your pulls. And here's just what this looks like. Again, not a huge difference, but definitely a difference. And if you're trying your best to get as much cloud as possible, definitely look into doing that. Now, if you've tried all these tips, still not getting the clouds you're looking for, I would suggest maybe upgrading to a different mod. So, usually start off with kind of lower power mods, say the Aspire Pokex or the Resistic. The Resistic does have a good coil, you can put a Baby Beast on it, but however, the starting off, coils aren't great, you're not going to be able to adjust them, you're not going to be able to get the powerful mods you're looking for. So maybe suggest getting a better coil. If you have a good coil and maybe your battery can't handle it, try getting a different battery. If you're looking for an internal battery, I recommend the Innikin Coolfire TC150. All around brilliant mod. Never had any problems with it. Had for the longest time. I only changed to this, the Yule Crown mod, because I was looking for external batteries basically, because I was using high power coils. I was using an RDA. I was using that bit extra battery, and it's just easier to be able to change your coils on the go, or change your batteries on the go. Sorry. So this is one of my favorite coils I've ever used. It's the Falcon Mini tank by Horizon Tech. I'm using the M triple coil in it, and I'll show you in 2 seconds now the coil that I usually use to get the best clouds. So this is my Loop RDA deck by Geek Vape. It is probably my favorite deck that it's the only deck I've used, but it's my favorite coil that I've used. So this is one of the things that you make your own, or you insert your own coils, wick it yourself, all that stuff. With RDAs, you're able to get that extra customization. You get extra clouds, better flavor, all that kind of stuff. And these just work by dripping in from the top. I'll just show you what the clouds are like out of this. So obviously a noticeable difference in clouds, longer duration, and just more thick, dense, large clouds. So there you go. Again, just maybe go to your local vape shop and see what they recommend. They generally know what they're talking about. So again, you want to start off low, get comfortable, work your way up. Don't just jump into the high stuff because it will hurt you and you might get out of it then, and you don't want that. So there you have it, guys. Basically, by improving the hits you're taking, increasing wattage, decreasing airflow, maybe increasing the system you're using, getting a better mod or coil, that's essentially how you're going to be able to take deeper lung hits. Now again, with these fatter clouds, you're going to be able to do better tricks. You can get better O's, you can do better tornadoes, all that stuff. So stay tuned for more of those because there will be coming in the future.